everyone. Hello everybody. We're going to be putting on the show for you today. We're the Territorial Troupers and we'd like to have you come around the yellow line. Please don't cross that line and we'll get started here. First, we're going to talk a little bit about Old Glory here. If you'd like, I would like to have you turn off your cell phones if you would, and if you'd remove your hats. And we will get started here. Howdy everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful day, and I hope you're doing well today under this big, beautiful Arizona sky. Beautiful day today. You know, folks, this banner that we've been looking up through most of our lives has been through a lot. It's kind of a history lesson of our country looking at us, and if you take a little bit of time and look closer at her, you'll see what I mean. Through the years, our flag has changed each time. We had a state, we had a star. That shows that our country is growing. And with that growth, as a parent with young'uns, it can be a joy, it can be a little bit of a pain sometimes with that growth. And if you women folk out there will pardon me for saying so, looking on her flag is like looking at a lady. She is elegant, proud. She carries herself upright and strong. You can see that she's been through some struggles and some tough battles, but there is nothing that's going to stop her from waving and showing the world that she's there for her kinfolk. Some folks don't like our flag and they think that it's not worth fighting for. Well, when I see the veteran struggles to stand on one leg and come to a salute, when Old Glory is raised, I think to myself, I want to ride with that one. Put their life on the line for my kin, my country, and my flag. I don't know about you folks, but I have a hard time staying seated when they raise our flag. When they unfurl that beautiful red and white stripes and those 45 snow white stars on a deep blue field, well, this old man kind of gets choked up. You know how the Arizona dust can kind of get stuck in your craw. We've had our ups and downs. We stood up for our independence from old King George. We've had to show those Brits a way home twice when they burnt down our White House. We had trouble down Texas way when we lost some of our best heroes at the Alamo. But there our flag flew next to the Texas flag, and after a thumping at Houston gave Santa Ana, he found out that you don't mess with Texas. It came the terrible Brothers War of 1868. There are always going to be tough times, but just like an old friend, our flag has always been there. No matter what comes our way, it keeps waving proud and strong. Yes, sirree. I believe that this is the most beautiful flag there is in the entire world. I give you all glory. Folks, thanks for coming. Please and enjoy our show. Now I'm going to introduce Bert Carter, our narrator for today's show. Please listen closely to the safety instructions. We are using real firearms here. And we do want you to go home with the same amount of holes that you had when you came in here. Without further ado, here's our narrator, Ms. Bert Carter.
Afternoon. The red rope, please stay behind it. That's your safety zone. You have to stay 40 feet so you don't get shot with your blanks. We are using real 45 guns, but there's blanks in them. If you have a hearing aid, turn it down. If you've got a small baby, cover its ears. If you've got a dog on a leash, hang on to the leash because we're going to get loud. I'm going to call Buffalo Will Casey over, and he's going to show you what a blank can do. This is the first time we've done it to a... Only kidding. Between 1882 and 1892, the territory of Arizona had the biggest family, bloodiest feud in the United States. It was called Pleasant Valley Wars or Tonto Basin Wars, and it was between the Tewksbury and the Grahams. The Grahams had invited had been invited by the Tewksburys to come live with them over in Young because it was such a good place to live, raise a family, and breed their cows. Judge Stinton from Phoenix metropolitan area brought up a large herd of cows and had men watching the cows, and they were free ranging around. Well, the Tewksburys and Graham found a couple of calves. Their mamas had died over the winter, so they borrowed them, other known as rustled them. And this went on every time they ran onto a cow that didn't have a mama, they took it. At the end of the year, Judge Stinton realized that he was short some cows. When he confronted him about it, the two families denied it, but he got to talking to the Grahams, and he turned the Grahams against the Tewksburys because they were half-breeds in California to testify against them, and that's what started the family feud. Today's battle is not between the Grahams and the Tewksburys themselves, but men that work for both of them, the cattlemen and the sheep herders. So I give you the blood feud.
Call them cowboys. They don't know why. Look you, funny guy. Funny guy, Something from woolly maggots? You're a funny guy. Like a rodeo clown. Why don't you tell us another one? Oh yeah, that's right. You screwed up your range. Shoot. You don't have any range. You can't even feed a grasshopper. It's coming from cattle stand around in the field all day, lacerated, and global warming, and then we go feed snakes. Lacerated. I don't understand what he's saying. I can't.
Are you hit?
No! Just tripping over my own boots. I'm Dandy. Keep shooting! Damn you, bird, if you empty out that taking a bath in it.
Anybody hit?
No. I think I broke my nose when I tripped over my boots.
I'm out of cartridges. Anybody got any cartridges? No.
No.
Happy, you got any cartridges?
I got one left. Damn it, I missed him again.
We're out of cartridges over here.
So are we.
What are we going to do now? Throw the furniture at each other?
That will be your last mistake, shit herder. I got another barrel, Red Dog.
All right.
Ladies,
Boys, put your guns in your holsters. Bird. Put our guns in our holsters. Okay, boys.
are you done?
We're done. Hey, got any money over there?
Got a little.
I got a little too. Look, I don't want to go to my boss and have bird shot in my rear end. Let's go get a drink.
All right, I'll serve you.
I guess so. What else is there to do?
Can I get a bottle?
Like we're drinking, just give me a beer.
Next door.
Downwind of them, I guess.
You know, boys, I really hate it when you come in here and do that.
In the Arizona Territory during the Pleasant Valley Wars, over 50 people were killed in this gunfire. The first gunfire the Tooth-Fairies and the Graham had, this many bullets were shot, but nobody was wounded and nobody was killed. I give you the Territorial Troupers. Diamond and Kid Yuma are the founders of this group 10 years ago. We got Pappy down there. Here's Miss Star, Lulu, Blade, I'm Bird, Lefty, Red Dog, Durango, and Buffalo Will Casey.